You are now entering the Whose House podcast.
Yo, this is how we're doing it. And I'm just so happy she came here physically to the show. She's been calling for the last 15 years.
Right.
But she came back to reclaim her own throne.
Word.
Are you exhausted with people always coming at you with the media, you always got to prove yourself with skills and lyrics
But yeah, it's just where I am personally as a person and as an artist. I just been feeling like, more of the old school. Well, I've been feeling my influences and my old stuff more so I don't know. I've been like, I finally went back and said, I want to know why people started liking me. Like, what made people like me? And then I was able to kind of like recreate that, but recreating it with where I am right now in my life. So I'm able to take those flows and that energy, but talk about new shit, talk about where I am right now, talk about what I think about what's going on in the game right now, stuff like that. I didn't want to deprive the people of what they really like from Nicki Minaj, I guess.
You engage a lot with your fans and you listen to them. Mm-hmm. Did they always beg you to they want the old Nicki that used to freestyle? Mm-hmm. I remember we got DJ Holiday up here, Kill the DJ, was like, do you still perform that record?
No. Only DJ Holiday record we perform. I mean, I definitely still perform Beam Me Up Scotty records. Because Itty Bitty Piggy was Beam Me Up Scotty, right? Yeah. And that became like my biggest underground record of all time, Itty Bitty Piggy. But exactly. But I don't perform Kill the DJ, but I love it. In fact, I was with a group of my fans maybe a couple days ago, and we broke out into Kill the DJ. They were trying to be funny because they was calling me the DJ. I was about to play them something, and then I messed up, and they're gonna break out into that trying to be funny. But that was an iconic moment. I don't know what made you have this guy here, but
it was so random. He walked in it.
But he is somebody that I will always love. I love Holiday. My fans love him. He it's so funny because it's a little bit emotional every time I see that tweet or that post that you did when you said, I'm telling y'all, she the future of female rap. I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? And it reminded me of when Biggie had on his CD one time, he was talking about how one of his friends, before they passed, they used to be like, yo, I'm telling you, my nigga Biggie. Yes. Yeah, it reminds me of that when I see Holiday's post, because Holiday didn't need everybody else to co-sign me, for him to just go out, boom, and say what he had to say. And it was such a big statement too, to say not only is this girl hot or whatever, but she's the future of female rap, what she's about. I'm telling you, she's about to be the. So I'm glad you had him here, because I don't feel this way about everybody. And I only have a few people that I know never switched up on me, and he's one of them.
And it's funny you say that too, because 9 years of busting your ass, you went through crews, you have to prove your skills through formidable rappers like Lil Wayne, Gucci.
Right.
You survived all those guys. In the man's world,
yeah, you
eliminated the cliche of this is a man's world, female empowerment, where sexuality is promoted differently now.
You think so?
We don't look at you I still look at you as a sexual object and I'm horny and stuff like that, but I see more than that now.
Thank you. Good.
I understand it. I guess you've upgraded to this level where now I understand what you're talking about.
Good.
Instead of just seeing the insecurities of female. You know how you broke the cliches of that.
Well, I think that says a lot about you and the other men in the culture, and a lot of the other men that I've spoken to. I must say, with you and them, it almost feels like they've grown a lot too. They are coming to terms with, okay, Nicki is a lyricist, is a writer, is a sexually free person. I always kept myself exclusive, whether it was, maybe it's because I was in a relationship the whole time of my career, but I always believed that I got to carry myself like a boss. And no matter how cool and comfortable I was with niggas, I never got that cool and comfortable. Mm-hmm. So now even they won't disrespect me because they know I'm playing seriously. And women have the right and should have the ability and right to talk like the men.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I was going to bring up, because like 45 years of men talking about fucking this, fucking that, and it's cool. But now it makes sense because now females, you're like equal now.
Absolutely. You're like equal now.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
no, yeah.
I'm just saying that the way like rap fans look at you,
right?
Not like me and you talking and shit, but like the way the rap fans are looking at the female artists now. You deaded all the like the cliches of like the men could just fuck whoever they want and it's cool, but when you do it, you're a whore. You deaded that. It's over. And then to top it off, like 50 Cent, who loves you, by the way.
I love him too.
The difference is we were getting shot at when we came out with
How to Rob.
How to Rob. How does it feel that you were influenced by Biggie and 50 with Barbie Dreams, of course, but we went through like the hiding and the bulletproof vest and all that. You don't need to go through that.
No, thank God. I did piss a couple, just 2 or 3 people off, but thank God I don't have to go through that. I would not. I don't want to go through that at all.
But you're connected with the streets. Like, you cannot not be connected with the streets. Like, when you come here, people, like, you have homies that take care of you. Like, you ain't gotta worry about that shit.
Yay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
That's nice.
But the fact that you don't have to deal with what we went through, I mean, but 50 was out there stating facts, but at the same time, it was a joke. But Fat Joe, everybody hated that shit. Like,
really?
they hated him. Like, even 50, I mean, even Jay-Z was like, who the fuck is 50 Cent? Like,
I'm about dollars. Who the fuck is 50 Cent?
Oh, so that's why Jay said that over that record?
Yep, that shit was crazy back then. And then,
I didn't know over a little jokey joke.
Yeah.
But did you feel like you had to explain that to even the fans? Because
I could not believe people actually said this is a diss record. I was like, people are so stupid these days. Like, you either have to not know rap culture or just want to have something to say about me, or because come on. Like, you should be laughing, but I knew people like you know. So
we've been knew what was going on.
I knew y'all would love it, so I did it for a particular hip hop fan who I knew would understand and get it. And some of my fans, whether they understood at first, I knew they would like the song because it's it's controversial. It's talking about their favorite artist, and it's fucking funny. When's the last time we heard a funny record?
Dying.
Yo, I was cracking up laughing, writing.
Jokes Up Ice Cream Dispensary is the #1 cannabis dispensary in Studio City and Los Angeles, offering the highest quality and the best prices on ice cream cannabis. Jokes Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.
Money, money, money makes the world go.
Money got low, big sharks on my ankles. I drape out off my bra, I cut your bangles. I go military boys with the angles. Gotta upgrade the stars out of space for me. Lot of blue cash in a rubber band. Mounted, she in Barbie land. Drop a count of diamonds, rock 'em by the tens. I was dream anchor, call.
Hey yo, let them get up in there when he came home. After a long bid, you know that sex game strong. Headed to the Brit, baby, hang on. Ding dong, got that Alexander Wang on. Wait, free dog. She heard that he eatin' my, did the face palm. Pretty no makeup, I ain't had to put my face on. Stay in your lane, don't get gassed at that station. Give him the chills, I got him head over heels. Sucking my toes while he massaging my heels. He wanna lick the rapper, no chance. They try to rob my wave, but they end up on the sand. I got wild hitters and hustlers all on my payroll. Type of niggas hit the block, move the crack in that yayo. I got wild chicas who do whatever I say so. About that dinero, so if you want me, you gotta peso. Just put a couple grand in some rubber bands. Bitches want my look, couldn't get a glance. They wonder what I gross, like my name was Lance. It's Barbie, bitches drop like 20 mil on Barbie land.
My neck got low, big sharks on my ankles. I drape out off my bra, I cut your bangles.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
You had like, of course you have Jay-Z as an A&R, man. That's the coolest shit ever. Like,
I have Jay-Z as an A&R?
I mean, he comes to your sessions and hears
an unofficial A&R. I see.
That's
what you're
how
saying.
I look at it.
Aw.
Who has that?
Right. And especially when you've I looked up to him my whole career. That's true. That was dope. I said like on LLC, which is funny because a lot of people be saying that's like a hard joint on the album. And
you did the whole joint over?
I did the first two verses over because
wow.
because he said you killed that third verse. I was like, because every other song he was like, that's hard, I love that, da, da, da. But with that one, I mean, he didn't say that about every song on the album. I'm saying the songs that he loved, right? He said he loved, period. But with that one, he said the third verse was hard, and so that bothered me. And I'm such a perfectionist, and I was like, no, my idol has to like every verse. And I went back and rewrote the first and the second verse, and now the first verse is the hardest verse on there. That's why the first verse is the hardest one, because when he left, I said, it was just me and Juice in there, my engineer. I was like, Juice, why Jay said, why would he just mention the third verse in LOC? Is he trying to say he like the first two verses is weak? Like they ain't hard? Nah, fuck that. Pull it up. Yes, that shit bothered me. I am not gonna lie, that shit really fucked with me.
that is such a close like set crew right there, like you, Jay, Beyonce, and it's like there's not really anybody else that's like so high up there. Like what mentality? What do y'all talk about? Like especially when you guys get together, like does the room explode? Like what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Well, after the last title show where we all performed, we did go out to dinner. They invited us to dinner. Me and G and a couple other people, Shaka and some other people went. T.I. was there. He was a little bit drunk, but he was funny as hell. He and I had a lot of fun. Like, T.I., he likes to debate. He's very smart. And so he will debate you for hours. And so, like, it was like me and B against him at one point at the table. And Jay was just sitting there hoping and praying that it didn't go, get crazy. He was just looking at us like, what the hell? He was looking at T.I. like, T.I., you're not going to win this one, bruh. Like, just sit this one out. It's B and Nicki. You're not going to win. We going to get our point across. But, it's always fun. I always learn from them. I try to take away something from every situation with them and everybody that has opened doors the way they have. I hang on to their words and it's important to me.
Beyonce actually gives you tips on because you and her your energy is kind of like this kind of similar. You guys change when you perform. Do y'all talk about each other's performance tactics and stuff like that? Because she changes into somebody else. You too. I've seen you
Roman and Sasha.
Go ham on stage. What?
Oh wow, I didn't think of that. Yeah, Roman is interesting. Well, I mean, she knows, of course, that I adore her, performance and everything. But one time she did say, which I thought was really a sweet compliment. She said that time when I almost was on national TV with my titties out on the award show because I couldn't zip my dress up in time.
See ya.
She was like, "Oh my God, I had so much respect for that, for the way you handled that. It was so professional. You didn't miss your cue. You went out there with that dress the way it was, but you did not miss your cue. You was on that stage when your first line came on, and you did what you had to do."
Shit.
So I was very proud to get a compliment like that from her because I was devastated and humiliated to be on the damn stage with half of my, torso out dipping up a damn dress on a live award show.
People wait for that stuff though.
I know.
Your outfits are amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Man, we wait for that, for the slip ups and stuff. Man.
I bet you do, I bet you do.
I should be boing. Well, anyway.
And you're nominated.
Somebody get me out. Yeah.
How does that feel when you tweet something and the whole world you get 20 million likes?
I never got 20
what
million
is that? That's like a continent liking your shit.
And I guess I never.
You never thought about it like that?
I guess I never thought about if 2 million people. You know what fucks me up sometimes? When I think if there were or let's just say 1 million people like your picture, if there were 1 million people in the building right now, because I think about when we do shows and there's 20,000 people in an arena, how big and massive that feels. And then I think, wait a minute, 1 million people just liked this picture. So you're right. You don't realize how crazy that is.
And you hang with Kim Kardashian. That's even worse.
Oh yeah,
It's like a billion motherfuckers. That's like dead people hear it too. Everybody's like,
my God.
coming out. Get the fuck out of here, Nicki.
She's
Yo.
so cute.
Yo, man, how's that relationship? Y'all known each other for years. I've known her from like back in the days. It's
Yeah,
like,
you wanna know what's so crazy? Like with Kim, she always kind of like supported, even from like with my first album. They always, her and I think maybe even Chloe as well, they said something about like Pink Friday. So there always has been love there. And I shouted the sisters out in one of my songs a long time ago as well. And I didn't even know Kim knew about that, but she said that the other day to me. I was like, whoa. On a song called Girls 4 like Dominoes, I said all their names. But recently our relationship has evolved into something different, you know?
oh wow.
I think she's one of those girls that she's not a hater, like with other women. She'll like give you like pointers, tips, you know, she'll tell you if she got something, she'll tell you where to go to get this or whatever. And a lot of women aren't like that. A lot of women be stingy with the info and all that stuff, but she's not. So I mean, everything that I've seen from her is just super genuine, so I really rock with her. Madonna, I will always hold a special place for Madonna. I performed at the Super Bowl with her.
She hooked you up with that. That
like,
was a big
hello?
Illuminati look right there.
Okay,
yo.
you know what?
See ya.
You know what?
You're canceled, who kid?
No, he did not.
I hung out with Madonna in London before. Trust me.
Illuminati look.
Trust me. Yo, she's ill, yo.
She's ill. She's ill, and she's still so young at heart.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Madonna is like crazier than me still. I feel like when we were shooting her video on my birthday. It happened to fall on my birthday, and she gave me a cake and kissed me. Like on my lips, and I was like, what the hell, this is Madonna. Like she's like she's not like, in other words, her reputation is not fake. Like she that
strictly that's her.
Yes, that crazy raunchy sexual being that we loved, that's who, that I can tell that really was her, and she wasn't pretending for a label or something like that.
Did you laugh when she tongue kissed Drake on stage and they looked weird at the end? Let me bite out of this.
I heard about that, but I didn't see it. Shut up.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Eminem one time said he wants to put something in my anus.
Oh yeah, he's like the king of.
So I didn't get mad.
Shit.
I didn't get mad, y'all. You gotta take. I mean, it's Slim Shady. You just gotta take that.
How many rappers talk about like doing stuff to you? Like countless, huh? Countless lines.
I should have known who kid was gonna take that and run with it.
Golly, I gotta do a mix with that. Like get all the lines. And put
They
it
don't
together.
really know. They don't really do that. Who can be quiet?
You're like a sex object, yo.
An object, not object, symbol. I'm gonna punch you dead in your...
Jokes Up Ice Cream Dispensary is the #1 cannabis dispensary in Studio City and Los Angeles. Offering the highest quality and the best prices on ice cream cannabis. Jokes Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.